Hey everyani, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's on every ambitious entrepreneur's mind. How do you find a startup idea that doesn't just work, but one that gets US investors excited enough to write a check? But it's not about luck. It's about strategy. So, if you're ready to learn how to identify, validate, and pitch an idea that grabs the attention of top-tier venture capitalists, you're in the right place. Let's break down the playbook for finding an idea that's built for US investment. First things first, they operate on a power law curve, meaning they need one or two investments in their portfolio to return the entire fund. So, your idea must have the potential for explosive growth. The question they're constantly asking is, can this become a billion-dollar company? This means you need to be thinking about TAM, or total addressable market, from day one. Is the market you're targeting huge and growing? A niche product for a small, static market, no matter how good it is, simply won't get them excited. The best place to start is often right in front of you. What are the major pain points you, your friends, or your colleagues face every day? Paul Graham of Y Combinator famously said, "Live in the future, then build what's missing." This is about identifying inefficiencies and frustrations in your own life or industry. Is there a consumer process that feels like it's stuck in the past? Think about the founders of Airbnb. They solved their own problem first, which turned out to be a massive global problem for travelers and hosts alike. Start a problem journal. Write down every annoyance, I wish there was a better way to do this moment. That journal could be your goldmine. The growing focus on sustainability or new regulations creating new compliance needs. These macro trends create entirely new categories of problems and opportunities. When the iPhone launched the App Store, it created a gold rush for mobile app developers. When cloud computing became mainstream, it enabled a new generation of SaaS companies. Read industry reports, follow tech news religiously, and ask yourself, what becomes possible now that wasn't possible 5 years ago? How will this trend change the way we live or work? A startup that rides a powerful wave is much more likely to succeed than one trying to swim against the current US investors. Now, let's talk about the founder market fit. They want to know why you are the person to win in this space. Do you have deep domain expertise from a previous job? Did you spend years working in the industry you're trying to disrupt? For example, if you've been a logistics manager for a decade and you have a new idea for supply chain software, you understand the nuances, the stakeholders, and the real-world challenges in a way an outsider never could. So, look at the intersection of your skills, your passions, and market opportunities. Don't just chase a hot trend if you have no connection to it. That combination can be unstoppable. Once you have a promising idea, the next critical step is validation. And I don't mean asking your mom if she likes it. The goal here is to de-risk the idea for yourself and for your future investors. The first step is customer discovery. Identify your target user and go talk to them. Not to sell them, but to learn. Ask open-ended questions about their current workflows, their biggest challenges, and how they solve the problem today. Are they using a competitor's product? Are they using a messy Excel spreadsheet? Or are they doing nothing, which might mean the problem isn't painful enough? The key is to find out if the pain is so significant that they are actively searching for a solution and would be willing to pay for it. If you can't find people who have this burning problem, your idea might just be a vitamin nice to have, but not a painkiller they can't live without. This is the ultimate form of validation. A landing page with a clear value proposition and a sign up now or pre-order button can be an incredibly powerful tool. You can run small, targeted ad campaigns to drive traffic to this page and measure the conversion rates. It shows you've not only identified a problem, but you've also found people willing to pay to solve it. This moves your idea from a hypothetical concept to a tangible business opportunity. Many founders are scared of competition, but investors often see it as a good thing. Competition validates that a market exists. If you're the only one doing something, it might be because there's no money to be made. The key isn't to find an idea with no competitors, but to find an idea where you have a clear, defensible differentiation. How are you 10 times better, not just 10% better than the existing solutions? So, research your competitors deeply. Context. It's a combination of a few key elements. First, a massive market size. You need to be able to articulate not just what your company does today, but what it could become in 5 or 10 years. U.S. investors are buying into that long-term vision. They want to back founders who are thinking big and have a credible plan to execute. So, to recap the process, start by looking for big, painful problems in large, growing markets. Align those opportunities with your unique skills and earned secrets. Talk to potential customers, test their willingness to pay, and build evidence that you're onto something real. Analyze your competition to define your 10x advantage. If you can bring all of these pieces together, you won't just have a startup idea. You'll have a compelling investment case, but gets them leaning in, asking tough questions, and seriously considering you for a spot in their portfolio. It's hard work, but finding the right idea is the most important first step on your journey to building a category-defining company. I hope this framework helps you refine your thinking and find that killer startup idea. If you got value from this video,